Today's class is with no props, and we're starting sitting. You can just cross your legs, stretch the spine and take your hands on top of your knees. And we're rolling the shoulders with the hands relaxed on the knees. Inhale to roll the shoulders back, exhale down. Slow rolling moves. If you want, you can close your eyes for the moment. Just breathe. Take a deep breath in when you lift the shoulders. Exhale to consciously pull them all the way back together and down as far as you can. Inhale up, as far up as you can. And exhale all the way back together and down. One more time. Deep breath in. And deep long breath out. We stretch the arms to the sides. Inhale to grotto. As you exhale, you twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. The movement is happening mainly in the thoracic spine, a little bit in the neck and in the lower back, but mostly put your emphasis in the center of your spine to really twist there. Try to relax your shoulders. Even if your arms are not completely straight, you can slightly bend the arms to have the feeling that the shoulders are really resting on your ribcage. Inhale, grotto each time when you come to the center. And exhale to the side. One more time we twist. With the opposite hand, you catch the opposite knee. So left hand on the right knee, or if you're turning in the other direction, opposite. The other hand behind the back, and we stay here for 2 breaths. With each exhalation, you twist a little further. Inhale, relax the shoulders. Exhale, twist a little further. And then lift the arms again, unscrew, twist to the other side, opposite hand on the opposite knee. The other hand is behind you, close to the buttocks. Open your shoulders, breathe deeply in. As you exhale, twist. Help yourself with the hands to twist further. One more deep breath and exhale, twist. And inhale, come back to center. Stretch the arms. Now we do a double pose. Inhale, center. Exhale to the other side. 2 more times on each side. Inhale up. Imagine the crown of the head is reaching up to the ceiling. And last one. Come back to center, interlace your fingers. Turn the palms facing up and inhale and push the ceiling away. Exhale, just lower the hands over your head. Inhale, push up and stretch at the same time your spine. You can lift your shoulders, really reach, maybe you feel a stretch on your belly. And exhale, relax, last one. Inhale, push up. And exhale, lower down. And we switch the legs, so the other leg is on top. Here you take your arms, I'll come a little bit closer so you can see the arms. The palms are facing down, and then imagine you're still reaching with your fingertips towards each other as we open the arms. So the elbows go to the back and to the sides, but the fingers still reach forward. You can open the arms a little bit wider. Inhale. Exhale, we bring them together again. We turn the palms facing up with the thumbs. Here, you do the same. The fingers reach towards each other. Inhale. Exhale, turn the palms facing down again. And we do those 2 moves, one at a time. Inhale to open. Exhale to come back and turn the hands. Inhale, open. Exhale, turn, inhale, open, exhale, inhale, and last two. Inhale. So you're opening the chest here, and at the same time, you really feel a stretch on your wrist. And come back, open, and release. Roll your shoulders to the back and to the front. Let's see who joined. Hello, Anna. Okay. We are stretching the right leg forward. I'm going to mirroring. And we take the left one on top of right. And you can grab the left hand to your left ankle. And with the other hand, we're just doing 5-6 circles of the whole foot in one direction. And then turn in the other direction. So you have your thumb on top of your foot joint and the other fingers are under. Okay. Then take your left hand on your left knee. Stretch the spine first. Inhale. If you want, Andres, you can sit a little bit higher. So you can really stretch the spine here. Or try like this. Exhale. Push the knee gently down and slowly release. Inhale. Exhale, push the knee down. Inhale, release. Again, gently push down and release. Last one. And release. So we take the whole lower leg up. And you try to keep the shin parallel to the floor and stretch as much as you can your spine. And from here, with the right hand, you try to lift the foot higher and at the same time push slightly the knee away from you and release. Again, lift the foot higher and release. So try to lift it in front of your face. Good. As much as you can. One last time. Lift it higher. And release. Now you bring the foot closer to the chest and have the feeling that your knee goes even further forward. So it's like your hip is screwing in the hip joint here. And release. So I'll show you from a different angle what we're doing here. Just turning the lower leg like a new car, the cleaning things, and it's raining. Sorry, I don't know this word. Okay. Exactly. Try to keep the foot at the same level as the knee, so lift it a little bit higher. Let's do just one more. I know this one is not very pleasant. We have one more here in this series. You take the left arm from inside the leg, so your fingers are on the outside of the foot. And your arm is inside the leg, the whole arm. The other arm is on top of the upper leg, of the other leg. And here we're going to exhale and push with the hand the whole knee back. So you want to bring it almost behind you. It's not going to go behind you, but this is the idea. Behind you, and at the same time you turn in the same direction. So you turn over to the left shoulder. And then you push with the inhalation your foot forward. Exhale, put it back and turn back. Inhale forward. Exhale. On the inhalation, you push with the foot into the hand. With the exhalation, you pull with the hand the foot back. And the other hand is just for support on the upper leg. Exactly. Let's do 2 more. And then we return to the front. This time you take your right hand on the upper leg and underneath your knee. And the hand which is on the foot already, we put it over the toes, so from above. And here, it doesn't matter how big is your movement, you keep the leg close to your chest, stretch the chest, and when we exhale, we try to stretch that leg up, even if it's just a little bit, and inhale, release. Exhale, stretch it up, inhale, release. Just keep this connection here of the upper leg and your body. Yes, so Anna, don't try to stretch completely the leg, but keep the hip close to you. And maybe it's not going to stretch completely. Yes, good. That's it. Very good. We do 2 more. And last one. And then we bring the foot over the leg again, like from the beginning. Here, one more time. We push gently the knee down and release. Down and release. And we stretch the leg. So we release the foot. Take your hands underneath the knee. As you exhale, stretch straight forward your leg and inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch, inhale, bend. This is very easy, but here we try to realign foot, knee and hip joint. So see one straight line, and in this line your foot, knee and hip joint stay. One last time, and relax. Shake that leg. You can take your hands behind you. And let's switch the other leg on top of the thigh. So same hand on the same side leg, ankle, and we're circling the foot. So you're circling at the same time your toes and the whole foot. And then reverse the direction, other way around, stretching the spine all the time, relaxing the shoulders. Okay, let go of the foot, relax it, and here we gently push the knee down and relax. Push down and relax, just a few times. Especially if you're sitting a lot, it could be that the hips are very tight, and here we're trying with different angles to release the muscles and the tissues. One more time. And then we lift the leg up so the shin is parallel to the floor, and we bring the whole foot higher and lower. So, of course, what you could do is to bring the head to the foot, but we're trying to bring the foot to the head, which results in more activity in the hip and a little bit in the knee. Exactly. Very nice. Just more time, movement, and then we go to the other movement where you bring the foot closer to you and the knee away, so you can help with the other hand. Try to not break the foot joint, but grab rather a little bit higher on the shin and pull the leg towards you and release. So you can try different grip positions, see what works for you. Maybe you help with the whole elbow here. And keep breathing. Try to imagine you're elastic, even if you feel, oh, it's so tight. But the more you move, it gets a little bit more easy. loose. Last one. And then we take the right arm inside the leg and grab the foot from the front. So your fingers go over to the outside. Other hand on the hip, stretch the back, inhale. You can imagine here like an arrow. You push back the knee and look back. And with the foot, push into your hand. So at the same time, you feel a stretch on the shoulder, which is an extra. Exhale, pushing back and looking back. Inhale, forward. Exactly. All the time, keep the contact with the arm and the leg. Yes. Good. Two more. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one. And the free hand underneath the knee. Change our grip from the upper side of the foot and stretch the leg and bend. Upper leg really close to the body. If it's a tiny, tiny movement. Breathe. Good. Two more. And last. And then we bring that foot across the lower leg again. And one more time, we press gently the knee down and release. And down and release. Breathing. Last one. And then we stretch it and shake that leg side to side. And take your hands behind you again. If you're not long side of the mat, you can go now on the long side of your mat. Take your hands behind the back with the fingers pointing forward. And first, move your shoulders. Bring the shoulders forward and back. Forward and back. Just to see what is your range of motion here in this position. And then find something in the middle. So not all the way forward and not all the way squeezed back, but more back than forward. Then we bend the arms straight back and exhale, push up. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. All 10 fingers are pushing into the floor. Last one. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. We'll bend both legs. The feet are hip distance apart. Stretch your spine to neutral. Slightly bend your elbows and keep them slightly bent. Inhale. As you exhale, lift your pelvis up and look up. And inhale, bend your hips and go back into your starting position without losing the shoulder stability or this micro bend in the elbows. Again, exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Two more times. Lift. And lower. And Katya, when you lift, try to slightly bend the elbows. So it's going to be different in the shoulders. Yes. Good. Everybody come down. And we're placing the left leg on top of the right knee. So we'll do exactly the same, but with one leg, and then we will add some moves. So inhale, as you exhale, you lift the pelvis up Inhale to lower the pelvis down. Then we bring the right foot across. So the both legs are in this triangle structure. You bring the whole triangle to the right until you step with the foot. And then here you can turn the standing left hand, so it's not going to be hurting. You step on your right foot and you will lift the body up and stretch your left leg. The right leg stays bent and you're not moving the foot. It stays exactly in the same position. You reach with the right hand towards your back foot. And then we come back the same way. You bend the left leg. Sit down on the side of your pelvis. So foot and knee are together. You turn around. You can keep your hands this time with the fingers pointing outwards all the time. And then we lift one more time the pelvis. Inhale, lower the pelvis down. We twist. For the moment, you keep both hands down until you twist. So there is a twist in the spine. Then you take the right arm over, step up and reach directly towards your back foot. And coming down and back. Got it? Let's do 3 more. Going across. Yes. And you reach really up high with the pelvis as you reach for the back foot. Nice. Don't forget to not overstretch the elbows and to not let the head hang down. Last one on the side. And then you come back down and we'll do directly the other side. So the other foot is on top. You exhale to lift the pelvis. Inhale. Go down with neutral spine, so you bend from the hips. Turn around, enjoy for a moment the twist. Then you release the arm, turn around and reach to your back foot. And you should feel the bent leg, which is not moving, stretching. And return. Going around. Reach. Let's do one. And then you finish in the first position where you lower your foot down, stretch both legs, take the back of the hands together and lower slightly your elbows down to stretch the hand joints, the wrists. And shake your hands. We're going over the legs with the arms reaching forward and do small poses for 5 repetitions. Forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Try to stretch your chest forward and up and lift all the way up, reaching with the arms high to the ceiling. And then circle the arms around to the sides and forward towards your feet, spine, over your legs with nice long neck. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale all the way up, circling the arms, and exhale, diving forward, 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 up. And exhale and reach. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, opening the chest, circling the shoulders. Very nice. When you reach forward, the ears and the arms are almost in the same level. The ears are a little bit higher than the arms. Yes, good. And when you go up, you really reach with the chest. Yes, that's it. And circle the arms around. Here we're loosening the fascia one last time. Going forward, 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 forward. And up. And then just take your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale to roll down. As you exhale, tilt your pelvis. We're rolling on the back. See that you have space. We roll one vertebra at a time, all the way down. And relax your arms by your sides. Stretch both legs actively away from you. And tilt your pelvis. You can even bend the legs just for a moment. And lift the pelvis off the ground. And curl the pelvis. And then lower the pelvis down. So you're going to feel the difference. Now we stretch the lower back. And then you can stretch your legs again. So the space underneath the lower back and the floor should be smaller. Flex your feet. Relax your shoulders. We push with the right heel onto the ground and lift the left leg up. Inhale. Exhale, we open the left leg to the side. Only so far that we stabilize the pelvis. Back up to the sky and lower the leg down. We switch the legs. Pushing with the left heel down, lifting the right leg to inhale. Exhale, open the leg as far to the side as you can without moving the pelvis. Both sides heavy. Lift it back up and lower down. Keep switching in your own tempo. If you need to, you can slightly bend the knees. Or if you're very flexible, you don't have to press the whole leg down. The knee could be slightly lifted. All the time reaching towards you with the leg without moving the pelvis. So both sitting bones, if they could have lights, they're shining on the wall in front of you. Good. Very nice. So, Anna, I think you missed this. Okay. So we're lifting one leg up, opening to the side, the same leg, lifting back up to the ceiling and lowering, and then switching. So let's do 2 more on each side. There is a neutral rotation in the legs, so try to not twist the knee in any direction. So when you lift the leg, it shows straight towards your face. And when you open the leg, you open it straight to the side without outer rotation. And then lower both legs down. Inhale. As you exhale, reach with your fingertips towards your feet. At the same time, start rolling head, neck and chest up. Here we lift only one arm up and maybe even behind the head. Exhale, lower it. Inhale the other arm. Lower it and we roll down the spine. Inhale, exhale, head, neck and chest up. Inhale, one arm up. The other arm up. Lower and roll down. Either you keep going only with the arms and the upper chest, or you can add the opposite leg. So when you roll up and move the right arm up, you can move the left leg at the same time up and lower it down, and opposite. Working on the obliques. Yes. And then rolling down. Somebody else wants to train. Hi Birgit, you can look forward when you do this exercise. Yes, that's it. And we do one last repetition. We stay up in our tabletop position. Reach a little bit further with the arms. Inhale. You can bend your knees slightly. Push with the heels into the floor. And as you exhale, roll a little bit higher and a little bit lower. Inhale. Imagine there is a point about 2-3 fingers underneath your belly button, and you pull this point really down. And come back down. Inhale. Exhale. And next time, if you need to bend more the legs or hold your legs, and we're rolling all the way up, reaching the arms forward and up, circling the arms around, but try to bring the arms as far back as you can until the arms are parallel to the floor, and then roll your spine down at the same time, stretching the legs. Stay in the chest lift position. Here again, you bend the legs as much as you need to roll all the way up, stretching spine, shoulders are down, circle the arms all the way behind you and forward. We're making space in the arm, the shoulder joints. And good. Using the breath very well done. Everybody is coming without a problem up, and the shoulders are rolled nicely. Good. Next time you roll all the way down, stretching the legs, bringing the arms overhead. We'll do preparation variation for teaser. Inhale. As you exhale, you circle the arms over the floor and towards the feet, lifting one leg up and rolling your chest halfway up. And go the same way down, bringing the arms this time up to the ceiling and overhead. Then switch the leg, circling the arms around and lifting the other leg. And lowering the leg down and finishing the circle with the arms. So all these moves that we were doing, now we combine them, lifting leg, rolling the spine and circling the arms. Exactly. Keep going. I must say that it's very good job that everybody stopped using too much the neck to pull yourself when you roll up, but you really use the core. So that's perfect. Then stay down next time. And we're doing a full teaser, at least we try. Let's see. Arms are overhead. Here again, if you want, bend the legs for a second to roll the pelvis, to make space underneath the lower back so the pelvis is slightly tilted already, and this is going to help you. Let's start circling the arms around. With the exhalation, simultaneously we lift both legs, the head, neck and chest up easier. If you cannot hold it, you can hold onto your legs. Stay for a second here to fix the position. Open the shoulders, stretch the spine, and reach your toes. If you need to, bend slightly the legs. And then we tilt the pelvis, reach with the arms to balance. When the lower back is down, then you can lower the feet, arms overhead. And we keep going in a circular motion. Exhale to circle the arms around. And lift everything. Our ideal position is with straight spine. The angle is from the hips and straight legs. And then rolling back down. We're doing 3 more in your own pace. Better to do less repetitions, but in the right alignment. So think of all the elements of your shoulders, your core engaged, the spine stretching in the end position. And then rolling down. If you want a little challenge in the end position, when you're in the end position, you can try to lift your arms, but you don't have to. It's just if you want to challenge yourself more. Yes, and rolling down. Very good, everybody. One last time. Nice. And after the last repetition, just roll down and stretch your arms, your legs, relax everything. If you want to shake your pelvis a little bit side to side and a little bit the legs. We bend the legs, feet together, knees together, arms to the sides. We go side to side with both knees. Keeping the feet and the glutes together, so we introduce more rotation into the lower back. Equally with both arms and both shoulders. The face center. This is more to release and stretch the lower back. And come back to center. We bring the knees to the chest, hug your knees to your chest. We go side to side, massaging the lower back. Assisted roll up, hands underneath your knees, squeezing the legs. Think of your shoulders relaxed, and you can just up, push your legs forward, and roll yourself and balance. Stay around in your spine. We're rolling one more time, controlled in this assisted roll down. Lower the head, inhale, exhale. Let's directly roll back up. Stay here. We're doing rolling like a ball. So you can hug your knees close to your chest, or you can keep some distance, it's up to you. You're frozen in whatever position you choose. You're frozen with a round back, especially the lower back is round. You can look towards your belly button, but not pressing the chin. There is one rib space between chin and chest. Stay active, shoulders down, active arms. Inhale to rock back. Exhale to balance exactly in the same position. Inhale to rock back. Exhale to balance. Very good. We're massaging the spine, and at the same time pay attention in which direction your body wants to escape and to change the position. Maybe one side of your body is weaker and the other side is pulling too much, so your pelvis is twisting. Just notice the small things. It's so funny, Anna's dog, he's watching to the left, to the right. One last time. And we balance. We balance here. And we stretch the spine to inhale. Exhale. Slowly around. Keep your balance. We're just behind the sitting bones. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, bend round. One last time. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, round. And from here, swing your legs, your feet away from the camera and turn around all the way onto all fours. We are bringing first the knees underneath the hips like always. So check the position and we're keeping them there. The feet are not close together and not far away, parallel. But this time we're walking with the hands a little bit further forward. So the pelvis stays exactly at the same position. And now we bend the arms, so the forearms are parallel to each other. And exhale to stretch the arms. Inhale to bend. Exhale to stretch. Maybe it feels like super easy, maybe it's not so easy. Try to keep the elbows in the same line without opening them too much to the side. Very good job of holding the pelvis at the right spot. And Anna and Birgit, you try to bring your elbows a little bit closer to each other. And then bend, and then it's going to change a little bit. So you can bring the chin slightly lower down. No, yeah, there. Good. If you want, you do 10 more of these, or we do 5 with one arm only. You try. You choose if you want to do with one arm. You place that hand in the center, but watch out that your shoulder stays away from the ear. And this time you can bend to the side. The other hand, you keep it on the opposite shoulder. You bend and you stretch. So maybe you go just the halfway. Inhale, bend. Exhale, stretch. Yes, exactly that. The shoulders stay parallel to the floor, so you're not hanging with the left side. And if you have done 5, switch the hands. So the other hand is in the center. And opposite hand on the shoulder. And we're bending. If this is too easy for you, of course you can keep the hand exactly where it was from the beginning and not putting in the center. And you can try to lower the elbow straight down. But I think we're fine. Try to try to not twist so your left shoulder is not lowering more down. The whole body goes, yes. Even if it's super small, that's it. One last. Very good job, everybody. And then we sit back on the heels and stretch the arms. Relax for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's go on the belly. And we bend the right leg and grab our right foot with the right hand. The other arm is just in front of you in a comfortable position, doesn't matter how exactly. I would say with the forearm square to the mat. See that your knees are not too far away from each other. And first of all, tilt your pelvis and push the pubic bone a little bit into the floor. Then exhale and push your foot into the hand and lift up and lower. Notice my hip bone stays on the floor when I lift. Maybe for you it's going to look just like ever so slightly lifting the knee off the ground. It depends on how open are your hips. Good. Birgit, maybe you have a band or something that you can put around your foot and then hold it like this. The others can make a small break. You can release the leg and just shake it. You can shake the whole pelvis a little bit side to side to loosen it. Okay. And we start with the other foot. So Birgit, you can do a few with this leg, like this. You just pull it towards you and lift at the same time. And here, lifting the leg, the arm. And try to bring your knees closer to each other. Okay. Oh no, I think you lost the connection. So you can just join the next exercise because this will finish. So you release both legs and shake the whole pelvis. Now we bring the feet together, bend the legs and open the knees. And you can use both hands to push yourself a little bit off the ground. And here push at the same time your pelvis to the ground and lift the feet off the ground and lower. Inhale, exhale to lift. Inhale, lower. You'll feel your glutes working here and the hips opening at the same time. We have a small thoracic spine extension. Yes. Okay, one last time. And then relax your legs, stretch them. You can turn your head over to one side and again shake your pelvis a little bit side to side. I hope you have some space on both sides of the mat. We'll just do some release rolling side to side. So you can bend, let's start with the left leg. Bend your left leg and bring the left foot across over to the right side and let your whole body follow until you turn on your back. And with the same leg, with the left leg, lead the movement to come back on your belly. So your whole body is super loose. You can stretch your arms over your head. I think it's the easiest. And then you go into the other direction. The other foot leads the movement. You can just reach back and then stretch the leg and just let the whole body follow. And again with the same foot, reach across and let everything follow. It's a funny movement, I guess, for you, but it's just feel like there are no more muscles and you're like a bag of bones and you just let it flip over to one side and flip back, flip over to the belly and again on the back, and this releases the whole muscular system and the nervous system and just let go and roll around. Here there are no rules, maybe you find another way that you like to move, maybe start with the arm and let's roll. Turn to each side. And then you finish on your back. If you're not on the mat, come back on your mat. And make sure you have space behind you because we're going overhead. To make a little bit more space in the spine, between the vertebrae, especially the thoracic spine. Even if we train twice a week, and there are few days in between, the spine can get very tight again. So let's loosen it. Both legs up. Inhale. As you exhale, without momentum, let the legs go over your head and the spine lifts until the weight is between your shoulder blades. Here we're going to bend the legs so the feet go up, so the knees are at the same spot. Open your knees and hold your legs in this triangle, or not really, diamond shape, and roll your spine down. Keep the heels together, outer rotation of your legs. Stretch the legs into diagonal in front of you. Lift them up and turn the legs neutrally. Again, we go up and over. The knees stay exactly where they are. We bend the legs so the feet go higher. Open the knees. Roll the spine. Keep your heels together and push like a frog the legs up. Lift them up and circle around. Look all the time up to the ceiling, and we're repeating this 2 more times. No weight on your neck whatsoever, using the arms as much as you need to. Ideally the head is not leaving the floor. Go into your own pace. When the pelvis is down, holding the neutral spine and stretching the legs so the inner thighs are really squeezing together. Good. One last time, but we're staying up, so roll up and over and keep the legs up. Now bend your arms and bring the elbows close together and the hands support your back. So the hands are on the back. Make sure there's no weight on your neck. And from here, we're lifting the legs straight up to the ceiling, and here we're riding a bicycle. Left leg goes forward and the right leg bends. And then we send the right foot forward to switch. Stretch the right leg while you bend the left and switch. So I think intuitively we can figure it out. Keep breathing, and from your core lifting your sitting bones up to the ceiling. Again, there is no weight on the neck.